Every morning at exactly 6:30 a.m., Eleanor would sit on her wooden porch with a cup of black coffee, watching the American flag in her yard gently wave in the wind. But she wasn't just watching the flag. She was waiting for something that hadn't come in 18 years. A letter. The day everything changed. In 2006, her only son, Daniel Hayes, left Maple Street to serve in the United States Army. He was only 19. Daniel wasn't forced to go. He chose to. "I want to protect the home that protected me," he had told her the night before he left. Eleanor had smiled bravely, but inside her heart was breaking. 2 years later, officers arrived at her door. Daniel had gone missing during a mission overseas. No body, no final goodbye, no closure, just the words, "Missing in action." 18 years of waiting. Most people told her to move on. "Eleanor, you have to accept it," but she couldn't. Every birthday, she baked Daniel's favorite apple pie. Every Christmas, she wrapped a gift and kept it under the tree. The townspeople whispered, "She's living in the past." But Eleanor believed something simple. If there's no goodbye, there's still hope. The mysterious envelope. One rainy Tuesday in October 2024, something unusual happened. The mailman, Tom, who had delivered mail on Maple Street for 25 years, stopped at her porch and said, "Mrs. Hayes, this one looks different." The envelope was old, worn, military stamped. Her hands trembled. In faded ink, it read, "To Mom, from Daniel." The room felt smaller. She sat down slowly and opened it. Inside was a letter dated 2008. The letter. "Mom, if you're reading this, it means I couldn't come home the way I promised. But I need you to know something. On my last mission, I wasn't scared. Because you raised me to stand for something bigger than myself. If I don't make it back, don't wait for me in sadness. Live, smile, teach, love, because that's how I'll come home. Through you." There was a small metal tag inside. Daniel's dog tag. Eleanor held it to her chest and cried, not from grief, but from peace. The town that showed up. The next morning, something unexpected happened. Tom had shared the story with a local reporter. By evening, the entire town gathered outside Eleanor's house. Veterans stood in uniform. Children held candles. A young girl stepped forward and said, "Mrs. Hayes, because of your son, my dad came home safe." Eleanor realized something powerful. Daniel had come home. Not in body, but in impact. The twist. No one expected. 3 weeks later, Eleanor received another knock on her door. 2 military officials stood there. "Ma'am, recent investigations confirmed something. Daniel had died saving 3 fellow soldiers. And one of those soldiers was now a father of 2, living in Dallas. He had spent years trying to find her. The envelope had been lost in military archives. Until now. That father flew to Springfield the next day. When he hugged Eleanor, he said, "Your son gave me my life back." And for the first time in 18 years, she stopped waiting. The legacy. In 2025, Maple Street was renamed Hayes Way. A scholarship was created in Daniel's name for students joining public service. And every morning at 6:30 a.m., Eleanor still sits on her porch. But now she doesn't wait. She smiles. Because she understands something most people never do. Heroes don't always come home. Sometimes they become the reason others can.